6 months ago, I was losing money almost every single week. I was spending hours trying to figure out why I couldn't become a profitable trader. I watched hundreds of YouTube videos, joined random Discord groups, and bought courses that promised they had the answer. Every time I thought, maybe this is finally what I need. But nothing changed. I had more information than ever before, but my results stayed the same. Every trade felt like a gamble. I didn't have a clear process. I wasn't managing risk properly. And most of my decisions were based on emotions instead of logic. I would enter trades because I was afraid of missing out. Then when the trade went against me, I would panic, exit too early, or sometimes take another trade just to recover my losses. And after repeating this cycle over and over again, I started asking myself, maybe trading just wasn't for me. But the hardest part wasn't losing money. The hardest part was putting in so much effort and still feeling like I wasn't improving. I was learning more every day, but I wasn't becoming a better trader. That's when I realized something important. I didn't need another strategy, I didn't need another indicator, and I definitely didn't need another random signal group. What I needed was structure, a clear process, and an environment where I could learn how successful traders actually think. That's when I discovered JDub Trades. At first, I was skeptical. I've tried different trading resources before, and every time I thought, maybe this would be the thing that changes everything. So I didn't expect some magical solution. But after joining JDub Trades, I noticed something different. The biggest change wasn't a secret strategy or a perfect setup. It was the way I started looking at trading. I realized that successful trading isn't about being right every single time. It's about having a plan, managing risk, and making better decisions consistently. Before JDub Trades, I was always searching for the perfect entry. I was focused on finding the next big move. But now, I focus on understanding why I'm entering a trade, where my idea is wrong, and how much I'm willing to risk before I even click buy. The live trading sessions completely changed the way I learn. Instead of only seeing winning trades after they happen, I was able to see the thought process behind every decision. Why a setup was interesting, why a trade was ignored, and why sometimes waiting was actually the best decision. Slowly, I started building something I didn't have before. Real confidence, not the fake confidence where you think every trade will win. Real confidence that comes from understanding your process. One of the biggest moments for me was when I started recognizing setups on my own. Before, I was always waiting for someone else to tell me what to do. I depended on alerts and signals. But then one day, I looked at the market and recognized a setup before anyone mentioned it. That was the moment I realized I wasn't just copying trades anymore. I was learning how to think like a trader. Now, JDub Trades isn't a magic button. It won't make you profitable overnight. You still need to study, practice, and put in the work. But having the right environment and learning from experienced traders can completely change the way you improve. Looking back, joining JDub Trades wasn't about finding a shortcut. It was about finally having the structure I was missing. It helped me stop chasing random strategies and start building real trading habits. If you're serious about becoming a better trader, you can check out JDub Trades using the link in the description below. But remember, the goal isn't just to make money from trading. The goal is to become the type of trader who understands every decision they make.